I was in Japan and I was reading a newspaper. I think it was like the Tokyo Times, Japan Times or something. And there was something about climate change, and it's typical, the way people are kind of not doing anything about it. It's all going to be fine. Don't worry. Oh, yeah, sure, there's icebergs melting, but it doesn't matter. It's not melting in London, so don't worry about it, And the phrase was in this article. It started off, despite repeated warnings, they're not listening, was the idea. I liked that phrase, despite repeated warnings. I thought, that sums up a lot of people's feelings. And then thought, well, what I'll do a kind of song where I use symbolism. And so the person that will be symbolic of certain politicians, people who argue that climate change is a hoax, and we know a few. So I'll do it about that, and I'll get somebody to symbolize one of those people. So I thought, okay, it's a sea captain, and he's steering a boat, and he's going to go towards the icebergs, but he's been warned, but he's going because he thinks he's right, and he thinks they're all making too much of it, and the usual arguments, So that's what it's about. It's a sort of story like the Titanic. If they'd been warned, hey, you're going to sink from icebergs, and if the captain said, doesn't matter, we'll be fine. So it's that, using that kind of idea. So there's a sort of mad, daft captain, and then there's all the people on the boat who know he's got it wrong. So it's very symbolic for what's going on in some areas of politics, in my mind. So it's one of those songs like Band on the Run or Live and Let Die. It's kind of episodic, and it's kind of an epic production. But that is it, and it is hopefully trying to remind people that climate change is not a hoax, and that we should avoid having a mad captain steering us towards the icebergs.